We begin tonight with news that the Rhodes Pipeline repair job should be finished soon. Also, Corpus Christi's long-term water plan just hit a pricey snag. What started as a state-funded well project along the Nueces River is now coming with a $126 million twist, one that could eventually impact your water bill. Michael Gibson has the latest on the pipeline repair and what's turning up in the water that has had city leaders having to rethink their strategy here. Michael?
Right now, the Rhodes Pipeline isn't pushing as much water as it should, but crews are working to fix that. And just as the city prepares to tap into new well water along the Nueces River, there's a salty surprise that's had the cost of that project skyrocket. Turns out that water has much too much salinity to use, and fixing that is going to cost a lot more than most people expected. The Rhodes Pipeline has been operating at reduced capacity, only pushing about 55 million gallons of water a day down to the Owen Stevens treatment plant in Calallen. That's well below its 70 million gallon potential thanks to a busted pipe, but help has now arrived.
The repaired pump and motor has all been delivered today to the Lavaca Navidad River Authority's Lake Texana pumping station. That equipment is going to be getting installed as we speak.
Drew Molly says the repairs should take about a week. Once that's done, full water delivery of the 70 million gallons per day should resume. Now, that's not the only water the city hopes to get flowing again. Crews have been drilling wells along the Nueces River, part of a long-term strategy to diversify the city's water sources. But that effort has been in limbo as environmental studies are completed. The area is home to dozens of threatened and endangered species.
I think it could be in the river within the next couple weeks. Absolutely.
Once flowing, the Nueces well water was supposed to offer some much-needed backup. But now there's a catch. The water is too salty to use as is. So the city is pivoting to Plan B, building a reverse osmosis plant to handle all of that brackish water. And that pivot comes with a big price tag, $126 million.
We've got to look at, once again, the most affordable source of water. And I think right now, probably this brackish water desalination is probably the best bet right now that would have the least impact on the ratepayer.
So what was supposed to be a relatively cheap state-funded project now comes with a steep new cost. Whether the cost will trickle down to water bills remains to be seen. We also asked Drew Molly whether the city still has water to sell to any new industries looking to come to town. He says the city's second desal site along the La Quinta Channel is good to go. It's going to be a 40 million gallon a day facility, and they have one of 3 permits required. They say they just need someone from industry ready to write them a check for that water to begin flowing. Leslie?
All right, Michael, thank you for that report.